Hey, what's up guys, this is 9, and today I thought I'd bring you something a little bit different. Usually I'd be posting COD or Battlefield, but what you're watching here is Warface. So this is actually quite a popular game in Russia and Korea and China, but it hasn't really gained any popularity in North America yet. So it's coming to the Xbox 360 pretty soon. As you can see, I'm actually playing on the Xbox 360. This is the closed beta. It's not full release yet, and there's no date. All we know is that it's going to be 2014. So it can't be too far away, but right now we don't know a specific date. So I'm going to tell you during this video a little bit of my thoughts on this game, my experience playing the closed beta, and all that stuff, and maybe a little bit of background on the game. So the first thing that you're going to want to know about Warface is that it's free to play. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with the free to play game model. Once this game is out as a full release, you're going to be able to go to the Xbox marketplace and download it for free and start playing. The way they make their money is by you paying for in-game currency, where you can unlock weapons early and stuff like that. You can also earn the weapons, but it just takes a bit longer. So if you want to, take a shortcut and unlock everything like instantly, you can pay real-world money, or you can just be patient and unlock the stuff just by ranking up and all that kind of thing. So personally, I don't think any company making a free-to-play game is going to make much money off me, because all I really do is snipe. So, for example, in Call of Duty Ghosts, I've probably only unlocked like 10% of the weapons. I've unlocked all the snipe rifles and a couple SMGs and maybe a marksman rifle here and there, but I mean, I know what I want. I just want to snipe. I'm not interested in anything else, and I guess that's not the ideal customer for a free-to-play game, but I really enjoy this. I've actually been having a lot of fun playing Warface. I think that the sniping's fun in it, and to me, that's all that really matters. Using this M200 sniper rifle is actually quite interesting, because the rate of fire is slower than anything I can think of in Call of Duty and Battlefield 4 as well. So it actually is quite unique to snipe in this game, but the way the maps are designed, they really take sniping into account. You can see that this is a perfect spot for sniping. And it's a really small map too. In Call of Duty nowadays, I feel like they don't even care about snipers at all. I'm not even talking about the continuous sniper nerfs that are making it harder and harder to snipe, even though everybody's already left and went back to Black Ops 2 and previous Call of Duty games because they're completely alienating the snipers. I'm talking about the map design. In Call of Duty, I feel like the map design doesn't have snipers in mind at all. Like, they don't even consider what it would be like to snipe on a Call of Duty map nowadays. And it's resulted in snipers being pretty much useless. Even before all of the nerfs that they did to the snipers, you were still getting beat by LMGs and assault rifles at longer ranges. So snipers have never really had a place in Call of Duty Ghosts. They just are completely unbalanced. With this game, even though the sniping is quite difficult, there's a really long time in between shots. As you can see, you have to pull the bolt back between each shot, and it takes quite a while. The way that the map is designed, and keep in mind, this is a really small map too, I'm sure you can see that, it's still effective to snipe. I think this is a 27-3 game. The map design compensates for how the snipers work in this game. It's like they really took into consideration each weapon in this game and how it would work on the map. So obviously the SMGs have a pretty good time running around on the bottom level, and same with the shotguns. The shotguns do really well. And snipers have a place too, even though it's such a small map. So I think they did a really good job balancing this game, and that's super important to me. I think that's a huge part of what makes a good first-person shooter, is proper balance. And to me, it seems like every class of weapon in this game has a purpose, which is something I can't quite say about Call of Duty anymore. Like, I still enjoy sniping in Call of Duty, even Call of Duty Ghosts, but it's not at all balanced. This game, I think, has really got balanced down pretty well. The only concern, I guess, is of course with free-to-play games, some people would be concerned that this is a pay-to-win game, which means basically that the people who are willing to drop a lot of money on this game, a lot of real-world money, are going to do better. I can't really comment on that too much, because keep in mind this is still a closed beta, so I haven't really seen how real-world money affects the game too much. But either way, like, you can see what other weapons are in the game. Some of them are restricted and stuff. There's only 2 sniper rifles that are one-shot kills, so either way, I would only be interested in using 2 different sniper rifles. I really don't think that the issue of pay to win would be affecting me, because there's only 2 guns that I'm interested in using. So I guess I'm a unique case as a sniper, someone who's only interested in sniping, but yeah, I can't really comment on the pay to win thing. Anyways, so let's talk about some negatives about this game. I know I've been really positive until this point, but All right, so let's get in. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me point out this good thing here. So check it out. This is how you climb. You need 2 people to get up to this point. And there's a lot of points like that around the map. So I thought that was really cool. I watched a few videos on this game before I started playing it. And I was a little bit skeptical about the way that you need a friend to help you up to certain places. But they put the climb spots in really good locations. So, you know, right as soon as you get out of spawn, you can always see a teammate waiting for someone to climb up with them. And you don't end up waiting too long. It's, you know, only a few seconds and then you're up there. So it's cool. It adds a new element of teamwork, and yeah, I like the way that you get up to higher places. So anyways, let's talk about some negatives here. So the first thing that bugs me about this game is the movement, and more specifically, strafing. So if you guys are unfamiliar with strafing, basically what it is moving side to side, kind of like what I'm doing here. As you can see, I'm moving left and right. After each shot, I'm moving to the left behind cover and then back out to the right to take the next shot. To me, the strafe speed feels a little bit slow in this game. I'm talking about sidestepping, moving side to side. That's what strafing is. I'm not a fan of the slower strafing speed. I find that a lot of times it gets me into trouble when I see an enemy, he starts shooting at me, I want to strafe behind cover, and it's too slow. It's like I'm 300 pounds and I can't move. It's like you're standing in quicksand or something. I don't know. That's a little thing that bugs me. That is something that I really look for in games. Does the movement feel good? That's something in Call of Duty that I think everybody really loves, is the movement feels so good. Whatever you're doing, like, it feels like it's fast and responsive and quick, and like you're, I don't know, like a superhero or something, but it's fun. And this game doesn't quite get the movement right, in my opinion. It could just be a different style. You know, you could say it's what the developers were going for. I don't know, but personally, I prefer the quicker movement speed. So, okay, let's move on. So the next thing that I'm not really a fan of in this game is how obtrusive the HUD is. As you can see, the HUD is just all over the place. The kill feed is massive, which you'd think as a sniper I would think is cool, but I think it kind of obstructs your view a little bit. One thing that I've always liked over the years is first-person shooters that don't spam a bunch of crap in your face that blocks your view. And this particular game, it spams a bunch of crap in your face that blocks your view. So I don't really like how the mini-map is so far towards the middle of the screen. Like, it needs to be up in, like, completely in the top left corner, not kind of in the top left corner. It needs to be completely out of my way. I don't want to see it there. It's too in the way. Also, like the ammo and stuff, it's too much crap on the screen. I don't know. Can you guys see what I'm saying here? I don't know if you guys would even care about that, but to me, it's just too much stuff on the screen. Okay, moving on. The next thing is, this doesn't really bother me. I actually find it kind of fun. The game plays kind of like a tug of war, where, as you can see, my team is pushing the enemy back into their spawn. I kind of like that style of gameplay, but I'm just going to warn you guys, there is quite a bit of spawn trapping in this game, and this is team deathmatch, and it's still hugely about spawn trapping. As you can see, we've got the enemies pinned down in their spawn. My whole team is in on it, like everybody's waiting for them to come out of spawn to kill them. So I thought I'd just give you guys a little bit of a heads up about the spawn trapping. Some people think it's unethical and they're not interested in playing games where spawn trapping has anything to do with it, but in this game it's unavoidable. Personally, I see some good things about spawn trapping, because what it means is that you're not going to get unpredictable deaths, you know, knifed in the back, shot from an unexpected direction, random grenaded. It's very predictable, and I do see some merit to that. I think that in some ways that is a good thing, that it's predictable and you don't get random deaths. Of course, it sucks for the team that's losing, but the team that's losing I don't think ever can really have a very good time, except in Titanfall, actually. Even when you're losing in Titanfall, I'm sure you're having a good time. We'll save that for another day. Once Titanfall comes out, I'm going to continue posting more Titanfall stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. We're getting towards the end here. It's a pretty nice game. 27 kills, 3 deaths. So my final verdict on this game, it's worth the download. It's going to be a free-to-play game. If you have a gaming computer or whatever, you can play it on there. It's worth a try, in my opinion, because it's free-to-play. If you want to buy stuff, then, you know, go ahead and buy stuff. Personally, I probably wouldn't spend any money on this game, I don't think. It's not out on the Xbox 360 yet, but when it comes out, I'm definitely going to be downloading it. And if you guys are wondering, it's not coming out for the PS3 or the PS4, and it's also not coming out for the Xbox One. It's just Xbox 360 and PC. So here we go, spawn killing them right out of spawn, watching them spawn. Got a single to collat there, and it's pretty dirty. maybe unethical to some of you guys, but as you can see, my whole team was doing it for the entire game, and I just stepped up and did it once. Anyways, I hope you guys don't hate me if you're against spawn trapping, spawn killing, whatever. I try and stay away from that kind of thing, but this game is all about it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you take 2 seconds to hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Come back tomorrow for probably a COD video or a Battlefield 4 video or something like that. Maybe Warface again if you guys like it. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Peace.